Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. It is June 12th, 2018, Tuesday evening at 6:32. I'm trying to find my little notebook. There it is. Today is going over the comments, and this is probably about a week's worth, you know. And let's see. And tomorrow will be hats for donation. I think is what I said. Yeah. So anyway, let me do the weather real quick, and then we'll get through the comments. I'm just a little, and if I have to keep kind of coming and going, it's because I had to take water pills, and you all know what that means. I'm kind of tired today. I don't know why. Ooh, I want to plug in my phone too. Let's see. It's 86 degrees. Real feel it 93. Feels like 93. The high will be 86. The low will be 71. 30% chance of snow. Wow. Rain this evening. The wind is 6 miles per hour, light from the west. Air quality is good at 30. Sunrise was at 6:35, and the sunset was at 8:39. And I need to plug my phone in. La la la. Alright, there we go. Got that plugged in. Okay, let's start with comments. Shrink that down, bring this back up. Okay, this was a week ago, and Angie Lupus Life said on my how we conduct ourselves video, she put, so glad you're feeling better today. Thank you, Angie. I was feeling better, and I still am. And then she put great paintings, and Susie Smith said, yes, take the class already. Ask for your view on YouTube haters and verbal bashing, etc. Truer words have never been spoken. Thank you. I find that I do have my share of haters and stuff and bashers like everybody does. But I chose not to take the class because I am shy, and I don't know. It's just kind of the timing is wrong as far as the hours and stuff, and Brad needing the Jeep and stuff, and I don't know. I just chickened out, basically. And Rebecca Miller said, I think you should go to the class. And I might later on. I know I should, but, Marnie said, I'm with you, Teresa. I always know if someone is hating and bashing others, they would do it to me. That is so true. That is so true. Never think that you're the only person that they're only talking about that person. Linda said, hope you guys sleep better tonight. Girl, the struggle is real. Tresemme said, I hope Brad sleeps better tonight. Love the painting. Very pretty. Good luck with the RV. That must be so frustrating. Wish I had the good mood people around me today. Not such a friendly day over here. Hugs, Wendy. Oh, big hugs back to you, Wendy. I know what that's like. So, hang in there, girl. And Andrew said, I hope sleep improves for both of you. Yeah, I'm not so worried about me. I can always catch up in the daytime. But Brad, it is hard. Rebecca Miller said, hope the oil helps. The hemp oil is really helping. Especially with just so many levels. With the neuropathy, it is helping with the sleep. It's helping with the general overall pain, like the arthritis pain and stuff. It's not a cure-all. You still do have some pain, but it is a lot better. And my biggest personal benefit is that the hot flashes, they have really greatly reduced, which is so nice. And then she did more hearts back to you. Linda said, yep, crazy day here too, but it's a beautiful day. And it's, any day is, you know, not every day is going to be exciting, like you and I say. And some days it's good to have a boring day, because then you really long for that again when you have a crazy one. And Susan's Moorfield said we can't be exciting all the time, but it was still interesting. That is so true. Lynn and said, so if I must be dumb or something, what the heck are mint strips? Fresh scent for your car or to eat, lol. It always makes me smile, Teresa, when you talk about your art room. Love you both. XOXO. The mint strips are, I'll show you in just a second, and they're to freshen your breath. I will be back in just one momento. Okay, I'm back. Let me pop open the other window. These are the mint strips. You get them at the Dollar Tree at the checkout, right next to the gums and candy and stuff. And there's 24 to a pack. And you just put it on your tongue and it kind of melts away. Brad likes these because he does chew tobacco and he worries about having foul breath. So he likes to have those. And I love my art room so much. That's my play. Linda said, it's best Brad tunes us out. Yes, it is. You know it. He does that on purpose because he doesn't want to hear what we're talking about. Nancy Edwards says, I love those covers on the back of your chair. Do you sell those? I would love to have one for my chair. No, my wonderful friend Vicki Pinard made me this. It's actually a shawl. And I can give you her, if you want to email me, my email address is in the description of every video. I'll get you in touch with either Vicki or my friend Linda. She also can make them, you know, and, you know, if you want to buy one from them. So, yeah, I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's a beautiful shawl that she made. And the shawl name is a pattern called Lost Souls. So, Marnie said, absolutely incredible painting. Thank you so much. I did just reduce last night the price on my acrylic pours because, you know, I'm used to pricing for full-fledged, what I call actual, or not, these are actual paintings too, but the classic paintings that take, you know, days and days and many, many hours. And yeah, acrylic pours can be costly. I mean, you cut costs where you can. But, you know, I didn't really know how to price those a little bit differently. I did some research. There's some people I really am a fan of that here on YouTube. Checked out their pricing, and so I lowered where I saw I did. But I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm used to equating how many hours and da-da-da-da-da. There's a whole formula. So I did reduce a lot of my painting. So I'm hoping that my paintings will sell. If not, I'm going to, like maybe once a year or so, I'm going to find an organization that does like that they auction off stuff for charity and then donate excess artwork. You guys know I'm a big one for not having a lot of excess stuff, so I would love to, you know, find like an animal rescue cause. And I've seen some, like in Wyoming and stuff, that ask for auction items, and then, you know, so it's all good. Now I'm not panicking as much. So, and I feel like my stuff is priced appropriately now. So, the link for my Etsy is in the description of most every video. So, it's the same name as my YouTube channel. So, if you want to take a look, you know, or you can just favorite my shop, that'll help too. And Cheshire Jessie Cat, the fam, said, beautiful painting. Thank you so much. If you're a new subscriber to me, please let me know so I can subscribe back. Rebecca Miller, more hearts. Love you and love the girls. Carol Capps, a beautiful painting. Thank you so much. Angie gave some love, given some back. And Angie, awesome painting. Thank you so much. You still owe me an acrylic pour video. I'm waiting. Free RV said, hi, beautiful, amazing paintings, lovely video. I will share it. Big like. One, please check out my similar channel and consider subscribing. Mutual support. Thank you. And I sure will. I'll go back in when I'm done, and I will check out your channel. I see a few people that I don't recognize, and I'll be doing that too. Susie Smith gave hearts and a thumb up. Susie Smith said, yes, the absolute best memories of grandparents and big family dinners. Paquin hand cream always reminds me of my grandma. Pity they don't sell it anymore. Card games, dominoes, horseshoe throwing. Wow, you're right. It's rare to see and experience that anymore. It seems like everyone is too busy to bother nowadays. Aw, geez. You got me going. Oh, yep, canning, homemade pie, rolls, rummy sales at the church basement. I gotta stop now. Oh, you don't have to stop, Susie. I was really enjoying all that. That aren't those some wonderful, wonderful memories. Leanne Howard said, enjoyed your video. I don't have many memories of my grandparents. Both sides passed when I was young. Sorry to hear that. My grandparents from my mom's side, I do remember. My grandpa would take me to the store and buy me a 5-cent Coke in the bottle. I remember watching him work in his shed. I loved him so much. Oh, yeah, isn't that something? I can remember when my grandfather took me out to dinner, and I was staying with him. My parents were out of town with my brother, so I was staying, I think, maybe like a week with my grandparents. And my grandma had to bowl that night, so my grandpa took me out to dinner. And I thought this was something else, because my grandpa took me to what I thought was a fancy restaurant. It's about a medium scale restaurant, but that was where I had my first Shirley Temple ever. And I have so many fond memories watching my grandfather work in his garage and work out in his garden. He grew the best tomatoes. I mean, man. But yeah, good memory. And you said sounds like some good memories. They definitely are. And she said, cool tart burner on my zombie mummy tart burner. Thank you. I love that. Lynn B said, yes, fond memories of my childhood too. My grandparents were the bomb. They weren't my blood grandparents, but in my heart they were my grandparents. I miss them dearly. Have a great weekend. Hug. You know, that doesn't matter if you're blood related or not. Brad actually is adopted and by his father, and so the grandmother he was absolutely closest to, you know, you couldn't have told her that he wasn't blood. She would have knocked your teeth out, you know, and it's just whoever you connect with. Linda said, we always had the Irish soap too. It floated. Yeah, it did. I love that. It was always a boat in a tub. I only had my mom's dad growing up. We called him Pa. I followed him everywhere he went. Aw. Little Linda. Linda's heart and like a monkey or something. Marnie, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You are such a trooper. I wish I could make you feel better. You know, everybody just being my friend and commenting makes me feel a lot better. Marnie said, I have to give you the recipe for the cake called Texas Tornado, which is a fruit cocktail, and you use Splenda and coconuts, optional. It is moist and delicious. XOXO. I love this channel. Her name is Southern Frugal Phyllis Stokes. She lives really near. Will you text me your address? Love you. I did text you my address. I don't know if you got it, Marnie. And I do watch Southern Frugal Phyllis Stokes. I love her stuff, and I would love to have that recipe of the Texas Tornado. We're really trying hard to stay away from the sugar and stuff, because we just had to increase our insulin again, and you know, it's not any fun, the complications from the diabetes. So yeah. So MacBev 330, Trace, I hope you feel better soon. Love the idea of painting on different surfaces. That would be so interesting. I enjoy your videos. You are a sweetie, sending positive vibes your way. Oh, thank you. And I really appreciate that. And if you have a channel, I'll be checking it out. Maintaining Michelle gave big hugs. We're sending out your package tomorrow. There's been a little bit of a delay because we had to get prescriptions. So, yeah. But we're sending out your packies tomorrow. Linda Praise for Yarn said, I only caught the last 30 minutes of Jan's live. I always miss them. I do too. I didn't catch last Saturday. We're talking about Jan Carruthers. Wonderful YouTuber. Wonderful, wonderful. Now that is what the epitome of a lady is. And she just, I don't know, she's like a warm, wonderful hug with delicious cookie smell probably. And you know, you would sit down and have a cup of tea and you would pick up whatever you were doing for, you know, knitwear, and you would sit there and just enjoy her company. And that's what I do when I watch her, is I pick up my loom knitting. I'm making a hat, and I just enjoy her to death, you know. And Lynn B said, I don't know what TFS means. I think it's thanks for sharing. Your husband seems super sweet. Glad you're all feel better. There is things you can use for ants naturally. I forgot. Look it up on Pinterest. It may have help. Thank you. I know you can use diatomaceous earth. The problem is it's been raining. And I know you can also mix equal parts, they say, of baking soda and powdered sugar, because if you mix it really well, they can't distinguish, and then the baking soda kills them. And then they take it back to their colony, and then the colonies eat them, and it's a chain reaction. Somebody else said cinnamon, but I am going to look that up. Thank you for suggesting that. That soap's pretty. I think I know who you're talking about, Jan. I thought I was subbed. I have to check. Have a great week. Hugs. That is a great idea about art. My daughter used to do wire sculpting in school. Wow. She did one piece of art for art gallery. It was offered pretty good money, but she wouldn't sell it. I wish she would have pursued it. I was just amazed at what she could do. Well, it's never too late. I took a 20-year break. You know, maybe she'll decide to go back into it. I was doing some metal artwork with, oh geez, it's like a jeweler saw. Very thin bladed, and you would cut it by hand, but without having a full metal working shop, and the grinding wheels, the polishing wheels, the clamps and everything. And then the price of copper has gone so high. So, no, I'm not doing it anymore. But the piece I did was in an art gallery, too. Susan Moorfield said, try drinking the Boost vitamin drink. May help and give energy also. I am drinking it, and I think it helps some. If you want to give it a try, it comes in different flavors, vanilla and chocolate. The chocolate's pretty good. Bye, Bradman. I'm going to check that out. I know there's a specific type of protein drink that they recommend. I think it's pure protein for my doctor recommends with the diabetes and stuff. I'm going to give that a try. And I think it's just being run down from the infection. Rebecca Miller, more hearts. Love you, girl. More hearts. Rebecca Miller, I love y'all. Have for each other is so easy to see in your videos. It is definitely a marriage that most people would love to have. I hope you get feeling better. Thank you. And, yeah, our marriage is good. We've gone through our rocky patches for sure. You know, we're on the brink of divorce, you know, a couple of times. And, you know, you go through ebbs and flows with any relationship, but one thing we've always really loved each other dearly. And I will be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Linda gave more hearts. Barbara Dragonfly said, my neighbor uses cinnamon to get rid of ants. Do you know, does she just sprinkle them all around the ant mounds, or what does she do? Rebecca Miller, more hearts and laughter. Maintain Michelle. Thank you so much, my sweet friend. Excited. Her and her husband have he retired maybe a year ago, maybe not quite, but have just bought a nice condo in a retirement community and are moving. They had it redone to how they wanted it done, and they're moving. I'm so excited for them. Carol Cap said, absolutely check with some companies about a sponsor and doing a review. So glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I want to do that. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I've kind of looked to see if there were some YouTube videos on how to do it or not, because I would love that. That could be a lot of fun. Finding Vicki, and that's my friend who made that's Vicki Pinard who made the shawl. I asked her if they were leaving, when they were leaving for vacation, and she said not yet, because they're leaving June 21st and be back in July 2nd. Good, because you know my birthday's July 4th. Just kidding. Angie said, glad you're feeling better. I am too. Lynn Ann said, you cracked me up. When I worked for Walmart, we always had 2 cashiers till closing. I have had trouble too, though, and those bug zappers scare me. Yeah, when Brad gets swinging those around, that can be kind of scary. Linda gave another monkey and hearts. A smiley face and a heart. Angie said, customer service is definitely something that seems to have gone extinct. A lot of time. And then once in a while you'll get somebody who's just absolutely super. Brad Heidi. Now that is a creeper. No, just kidding. He said, one thing that amazes me is the very few of the cashiers say thank you. And what happened to actually counting back money? Have you guys noticed that? They don't count back money now. Kind of sad. I always, that's real art. Rebecca with more heart and more hearts. And Gloria said, my husband and I always teamwork. And I agree with Walmart Core Service. I have a son with disabilities. I use the manual wheelchair or the Carolina cart. They are broken down more than working and only have one each. He can't walk the store either. See, I mean, they should have. To me, that seems, like, what's the word, you guys? It seems like it should be against the ADA laws and stuff. I mean, that's not right at all. Lynn N said, laughing with you too. And let's see. And she said, things a dachshund can do. She is short and round like me. Good on the artwork, Teresa, but you never gave me a price yet. As you know, Teresa, I suffer from mental health issues too. I have for about 30 years, and I believe I have always had it. But, of course, not thought or talked about. Love you. Your video saved me. I love you, too. And my husband replied, Lynn, Teresa said, nice try, but I agree with her. You are not paying for the painting. If that's the one with the girl's face. And she said, you two are awesome. I adore that painting. All I need, Lynn, though, is I got to have an address. Because I don't have I have your address. I don't have the zip code for where you live in Canada. So I need to have me that. Linda with another heart. Meow Witch. You two are too cute. Thank you. Susie Smith with a heart and a thumbs up. Thank you. Maintain Michelle. Great message today. Teresa XOXO. She's a recovering agoraphobic. And I just love her to death. She just... Sometimes I'll talk to her and it's just something, she just kind of sets you right. She just has words of wisdom. Rebecca with more hearts. Andy, important topic. Glad you talked on it. Thank you. Lee Lynch said, wow, you look beautiful. Thank you. Gloria said, love the new do. 10 times younger. Thank you. It is so much lighter and easier to take care of. I haven't really done anything with it since I had my hair done. I just comb it in the morning when I get up, just like, Lynn answered, oh, dear Teresa and Brad, I'm sorry to hear the news of your friend. Some people leave us way too soon, and it's hard to comprehend. A very dear friend of mine who lives on the mainland just passed away, too. His daughter let me know, and all I could think of was what pain she is feeling. I know this pain all too well with the 1-year anniversary of my beloved dad passing this week. Doug was only 65, far too soon. Sending you a big cuddle. Oh, a not-so-important issue. I love your hair, gal. Thank you. And I'm sorry for your friend passing away and the anniversary of your dad. It is a big shock. She's talking about Don Dunlap passing away and stuff. Yes, it's a big shock. That's part of what pushed me to stop stalling and being afraid to pursue my art, whatever career I were to have. And I believe that I will be led whichever way I'm supposed to go with the artwork. You know, because you never know how long you have on this earth, you know, and that'll be a topic I'll probably talk about this weekend is, you know, stop putting off or, you know, putting things aside until the right time. So, Malwich said, cute, thank you. Linda said, your hair looks great, thank you. And how sad about Don, yeah. And hearts and a monkey and a weird face. Three Wise Monkey 8888 said, really like the hair, thank you. Kersey said, I will miss Don. I miss her too. Rebecca Miller said, so sorry for your loss. Not gonna cry. Marty said, your hair looks gracious, gorgeous. I mean, thank you. And you said she will be missed by many. Yes, she will. And you said people fear what they don't understand. Of course, like most people do not educate themselves, so they can't understand those things they fear. That is so true. And they just love my new hairstyle. Thank you. So much easier, so much cooler. Maintaining Michelle said, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you all. Thank you. And she loves my hair. Thank you. Angie said, I think the new lineup sounds good. I'm liking it so far. Homestead Tessie, who I'm a big fan of. So thank you so much for this video. I really learned so much. You guys check her out. I just love her. RR, who's Queen Bee, says, looks great, makes you look younger, Bee. Thank you. Lynn B says, you look fabulous. Love it. Too, your new do. Thank you. And Rebecca gave hearts, and then she gave more hearts. Lynn B is sorry for the passing of the adorable lady. My daughter's friend lost her uncle last Sunday. This week has been a sad week, even in the entertainment industry, with the loss of two great people. Hugs, God bless. Prayers to everyone's family. Exactly. Life is very precious. Debs. USA said, lol, keeping your mailman happy. Yeah. Phyllis, Italian Silk said, Dawn was a beautiful soul. I am so shocked. May she R.I.P. Yes, she was. She was one fantastic lady. Spunky, never gave up. You know, she and I talked, you know, we hadn't talked for a little bit because we both had been busy, but off and on, you know, we would go through periods where we would talk quite a bit about stuff, and, you know, really loved her. Susan Moorfield said, like your hair. It'll be interesting to see the dances for Bradman. Yeah. Susie Smith said, thumbs up on the do. Changing lineup sounds good as well. Thank you. Just Chris said, yep, agree with this. Thank you. Janelle Burleson says, honey girl, this hairstyle is out of town sexy. You'll have your husband climbing the wall. By the way, what is your accent? It sounds southern, maybe. I don't know. I'm an older lady and I might be confused. I could probably confuse you too, Janelle. We're originally from Wyoming, and I guess people say that I have an accent from being in Wyoming. Now we live in Florida, and I've been here a couple years, so it's kind of a mix of some southern drawl in with whatever accent Wyoming people have. I sure do love saying y'all. And welcome, 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 welcome. Absolutely want this recipe. Carol Caps, I'll tell him that. Carol Cap said, when cantaloupe is on sale for $1, we get one and have sausage, gravy, and biscuits with it. And the scrambled eggs sound good too. Yeah, I haven't seen cantaloupe on sale like that for a while, but I got some growing. So, that's exciting. Linda get hearts, and then some kind of a weird face thing, and another heart. Crochet Comfort said, do you miss the beach? the bay. No, because we're only 20 minutes from it, so when we still go down there, probably like once every couple of weeks. So, yeah, we didn't want to get too far from it, you know. Our thing is we'd have to be at least an hour within to a beach. And so, yeah, I mean, our doctor's down that way and stuff, too. So, yeah, we still go down there. And Rebecca Miller with more hearts. And that concludes all of the comments. I don't know about you guys, but I did enjoy, and I know this is a longer video, but, you know, this was a lot of comments. But I do enjoy doing the comments this way because I think it's a lot more personal, you know. And I think, too, that, you know, don't worry, because if I find somebody leave a nasty comment, I will just delete it, not even read it to myself or you. You know, or if it's a question that's too personal or something, it would just be deleted, you know. But yeah, so that's all that's going on there, and I'm going to get off here. But thank you guys for your time, and tomorrow I'll be talking about, I don't really have anything to talk about tomorrow, but I'll come on. I'm just working on one hat right now, but I'll explain what I'm doing. You guys are probably maybe worried that will there be enough stuff. For Maryland, there will be. I'll tell you what I'm doing, and it's all good. So, love you guys. Do cherish your friendship. Please keep leaving comments. I'll keep reading them every Tuesday. I enjoy doing it, and, you know, I cherish you guys' friendship so much, and I think you're awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.